My friends, welcome back to the channel, and as you could see, I am stood in a completely different room that you have never seen before, but hopefully you're going to see more of me in here. We have had a lot of requests from people, customers, people from around the world who watch the videos, who say, guys, again, we know that you've heavily invested and you've got kind of, knowledge within the fiber technology, let's call it. Can we just see kind of what is the process that we do? So the next few things I'm going to speak about with utter pride. But first of all, I'm going to explain to you why we have a dedicated, quite a big room. So what's this? 10 meters by probably 12, 15 meters. So it's a big old space. The microfiber room, again, not everyone does the same thing. They pack, I'm not going to obviously name names, but some people even pack on their kitchen cabinets, in their kitchen at home, or on dusty floors. We have way too much pride and I'm just going to say that we've got way too much pride to actually be doing that. So we've actually knocked through, there was actually another 2 rooms behind here, we've knocked it completely through. Now, first of all, the lights, after we knocked it through, so this is, as you can see, it's very sterile, it's white, and it's the right color temperature. The color temperature is the most important here. And I will get to that in a second as to why it has to be a certain color temp in here. Of course, we've got a TV on the wall. So when we do have our, big microfiber procurement kind of tasks, or we're just doing late nights, why not watch kind of, or listen to like a podcast or something in the back. We've got, again, we're just starting to dot the pictures around. This is our GTS original label, so again, old picture this. And then again, we've had a custom worktop. Now, if you can hear it, it's non-gritty, it's very smooth. And the reason for that is because, again, we pride ourselves on being completely contaminant free where possible. Of course, we don't operate in the NASA space environment. As you can see, I'm breathing air. So again, things move, the room's not airtight, but 99.99% it's sterile free. And the most cool thing about this is actually the wall paint itself is got, again, I'm not a paint chemist in that way, but it's anti-static wall paint. So basically what that means is, of course, microfiber fibers, they can create static. Sometimes you touch your clothes, touch a metal cabinet and it goes ping. So obviously all that, it either attracts or rejects dust, whatever's floating in the air. So we've actually painted the whole room in an anti-static paint. So again, it's very, very much overkill for what we need, but still, we pride ourselves on being contaminant free. Now, towel procurement, here we go. So as you know, I'm not going to give you that whole spiel on exactly why and how we have done the towels. You've heard it a million times. I'll give you a quick one. So again, every single towel to us, we have been blessed to have the opportunity and the means to have a custom range of towels now at the V2 stage to be made towards our specifications, the exact fibers we want. Some of the towels, like you've seen, the drying towel, have been custom shaved, to drop the weight, increase the absorbency, all these type of things. Now, we've been blessed with that fact. I will forever be grateful. However, there is a big problem with having something super, super custom that nobody else has. I will give you an example. If you see whether it be other companies within our industry or just other companies in other industries that can kind of use microfiber in whatever task that they need, a lot of people, I would say a good 97, 98% of people, they will go to the 2 famous websites from China, and they will see a towel, they'll be like, oh, whatever towel this is, I'll get however many numbers they get. Now, the problem that you get with that is the cheaper manufacturers on the scale, they will make towels in, I don't know, 1 million, 4 million quantity pieces, and then they will ping them out to everybody else. Now, that is a good thing for the customer that's buying it because they're thinking, oh, I got a cheap price. Again, the quality is complete kind of garbage. But apart from the quality aspect, what you get is that company, now again, they don't have the eyes we have or the discerning individual has, but still it's an extra pair of eyes. So they'll, as they're cutting, you know, obviously it's all automated, and they'll be folding them or whatever they do at their factories. And then I will potentially catch something big, you know, whether it be a piece of, I don't know, stain or a bad cut, whatever. With us, because it's custom made, we don't have those extra sets of eyes all along the process to potentially kind of do it. So the one and only barrier that we have is ourselves, okay? So this is why, again, I pride myself on this. When I say we pack towels, one, we've got a special huge room to pack towels in. We do it by hand, one by one. Now, some people may be watching this video and go, well, I pack my towels by hand. I'm like, yeah, bro, you fold it like this. All you need to do is look at the images on the website. They'll screw it up, chuck it in there, go, microfiber towel. Now, I'm gonna show you how we do it and the inspection process that we kind of go through. But as I said, the one and only barrier is ourselves. Now, yes, you can say, ooh, we're the only barrier by ourselves, but sometimes you've got to think, damn, if my eyes are off this morning or this afternoon or this week, you know, I could be getting through some bad towels. So this is why we always have to be on top of the game and do that. Now, I'm going to just give you a few examples. We normally, of course, lay out hundreds, sometimes thousands of towels, depending on what towel size it is. And we hand inspect, hand feel every single towel. Now, you see I'm wearing gloves. Again, huge overkill. These don't stick onto anything, and they don't obviously give anything out. So there's no body oils being exchanged here or anything that can be on my hands. So towels will be laid out. We've got obviously, Jesus, hundreds of thousands of custom made, obviously, kind of packaging ideas that this is, again, this is V2 for us now, but soon you're gonna have a V3 and V4, which we're gonna keep innovating the packaging of it. So towels are here. Now, I have been going through, again, a procurement of towels this morning. We're just doing a kind of a big reignition of stock on the shelves type of thing. So what we do with every single towel, I'm going to bring you in a bit closer. So every towel that comes out, obviously I lay it out like this, and this is where you realize just how much hours in man time that you're wasting. So I will look at the towel, you know, I'm feeling it. The good thing about this glove, right, I'm using a kind of a specific ultra thin glove, is the skin is, well, your fingertips especially are the most sensitive part on a human body. Now, but you still have ridges in your skin. Now, the glove, honestly, I've Googled this and I've researched this to death. This is why I'm doing all this. Now, the glove minimizes the ridges in your hands. You're gonna laugh at this, right? Minimizes it. So when you do this, actually, you have probably one of the nicest and the most sensitive areas in your body to feel anything. So obviously this is kind of feeling whatever there is on here type of thing. Now, there's nothing, kind of, obviously there's no rocks or anything like that. Now, I'm looking at the cut. Sometimes when the blade gets too dull or it gets too hot, obviously it'll start to maybe on some edges either do like a bad cut like this, you know, or the edges will fray. So if the edges are savable, we've got a little special set of scissors, special fabric scissors, as you can see, super sharp, right, and super small. Just in comparison, you see what it's like in my hand, very small. So obviously I will go and will trim edges like this. It depends, obviously, it's a case by case basis. Now, if the towel is completely unsavable for obviously you, because you guys have to get 100%. Now, if there is something on there that we don't like the look of, we literally fold it up like this, and this goes into our personal collection, because the towel itself is good, but it's just not kind of good for you type of thing. Now, the reason I've got this towel specifically is I will show you. I've flipped it on the wrong side. Here we are. So this towel has got marks from manufacturing. So it's going into my kind of collection. Now you will see a mark just there and a mark depending how the camera's picking that up, and there's a little bit more of a faint mark there, right? But that's the big one. Can you see that? It's just here. So this towel is completely dead to me in terms of, like, you guys cannot have this. Now, again, this is just a randomized towel that I've pulled out of the packaging. So the first thing that I do, make sure there's no heavy debris. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm feeling it, I'm looking at the actual, at the quality of the cut, and if there's any markings. Now on this one, there is completely no marks. Now there's a special way, I mean, again, you have to fold it into a square, but the way we like to put things into our packaging, it has to be a certain edge leading first. So again, what I do again, as I'm folding it in half, I feel it again. I fold it in half again. Now this has to be perfection, because otherwise it's not going to go in. So that, now that looks easy, right? Yes, you can fold it into an evenish square. Well done, Nick, right? The problem becomes, so you have to crack every single packet individually. Now we put it in this way leading. That's just the way we do it. This is where towels now begin to take and lose shape. So there's a special way that we do this. So again, I'm holding it, I'm feeling it. I know you can't see my fingers underneath the towel. Basically, I'm probing it perfectly. All right. If the towel loses a bit of a shape, then we have to start wriggling like I have there. Right. And then what I do on top of this, we have to get all the air out. So I seal, let's say, 80% of it. And now I'm purging the air. Boom. Right, that's sealed all the way, and that's how you get a towel. Now again, I bet you didn't expect to see a big lanky guy packing microfiber towels, but as I said, I'm documenting this. So that is literally the process for one towel. Some are easier than others. Now the three worst for us: final wipe, wax and seal. Now wax and sealant is an absolute nightmare to do, because it's actually two towels sewn in one, so it's a lot thicker. You've got two gradients of fibers and two different styles of fibers. And then sometimes, obviously, because you've got a short side and a longer side, obviously, visually, there's a complete kind of difference. So if something's not straight, it's a more dead giveaway, whereas, you know, on a towel that is kind of the same weave of microfiber, it's a little bit kind of easier to spot. And fix as well. And the drying towel. Now the drying towel, just due to the size, you fold it, I think we folded 8 different ways to get it in the bag. Have to purge the air, because if there's too much air, the towel drops. Again, with us, we've messed up just enough, just at the right times throughout our kind of life, in a good way. I mean, it's good to actually fail in a good way, not in a bad way. And then we've started to obviously like tinker with these things, maybe alter the packaging, alter the different material, how we pack it. So obviously we've realized now, like this is the perfect height. Like this has all been thought out so well. We've built a special height desk. So you're not too high, but you're not like down here type of thing. So it's just, look, see, like I don't have to bend my arms like this, and I'm not overextending it. It's just right for pretty much most sizes of people. And we're literally, in this room, I don't know, 20, 30,000 towels a year, and they just go through and through and through. Again, some years it's going to be bigger numbers, some years might be a little bit less. It just depends kind of on the world situation. But this is where we pack our microfiber. Now, again, we do this in volume. Now, it may not seem like a lot to you, right? But the way like we pack towels, like this is for us, this is our business card, right? We say, look, this is what we're about. We pack with pride. We don't pack with speed, we pack with accuracy. Accuracy is way more potent than speed, because I'm sure everybody can be quick. I can just start going 1, 2, 3, but then, you know, when you receive it, like it's the whole experience level is just not there. Personally, me, I don't know if everybody watches this video. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. But like, tell me, personally, me, if I got a towel that was like messed up, a low quality towel, and at a decent price, as what most people do, so all three things in a bad way, personally, straight away, I would have a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. Now, is that kind of what you guys kind of feel the same as me? Please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, obviously, first the towels. Now we've had another request. People are like, how do you do kind of the wheel mitts because it's a weird material and all this. Now that will actually make you completely laugh, and you should be rolling on the floor with laughter when you see what we do with every single wheel mitt that we obviously procure into the packaging. It was actually an innovation. It's very simple, but it's an innovation that we've learned over the years, that we've had to kind of try other things first before this one worked. But I'll probably film that video at a later date, unless probably I've said this now and I'm going to get 500 emails saying, Nick, you need to film it next week. So it might be as soon as next week, maybe in the future, I don't know. But guys, this is what we do, and the purpose of this video was not really to show you how we pack towels, but just to show you that every single thing that comes out of our facility, regardless of the room that it comes out of, I just wanted to show you that we put so much care into the smallest detail that matters. Even the fact that we've got to have straight corners, or the towel either has to get repacked, or if the towel is like really badly cut, it gets demoted to, like this one, it gets demoted to our collection, okay? And a lot of people like will walk into our store, email, call, whichever mode of kind of contact that they do. And a lot of people think this arrives to us like this. You know what, I wish. I really, really do wish. And a few more people after that comment will say, well, why don't you get it done for you? That's because I know Wendy down the street is gonna potentially miss these marks, miss the cuts. Obviously, everybody has a different level of pride and eye and kind of class, I call it, you know, like that tolerance of class. And they'll probably miss this. They'll fold it like this. And you guys on the other end of that camera are gonna say, what the hell is going on? So I would rather eat more man hours per day or per month in salary fees, and pack these how we need them packed. So at least then when you do receive something like this, your experience level from start, middle and finish when you get to use this thing is going to be absolutely elevated. Now, that is it for the video. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you find this kind of content interesting? I find it interesting because I always wonder, do people know what we do in this place? Like, a lot of people think we come in here and just drink coffee all day. I wish again, you know, but we don't. It's just hard work all the time. But yeah, please let me know if you enjoyed this piece of content. And then obviously don't forget, you've seen how much effort we put things into. We're an extremely proud company, and we will forever remain a proud company, outputting in each category of the field the highest level of quality, whether it be accessories, liquids, whatever it may be, okay? Because that's the way we do it, and that's the way I'm going to go to my grave, and I'm going to be up in heaven, hopefully, you know, actually happy with what we've done in life. And obviously, if you're not aware, that obviously people think, well, how can I support you guys and stuff like that? You're supporting us by watching the videos, giving it the thumbs and all that type of stuff. I'm not going to go through the usual spiel, but the best way to support us, like I always keep saying, it's a new phrase for me, but to support us is actually by supporting yourself. I'm not asking for anything free or you to get anything free. When you make every single purchase that you make from our website, whatever it may be, imagine it's Final White Towel right now. You're supporting us, of course, with your custom. I love you all very much, but you're also supporting yourself, because when you receive it the very next day, you're going to then unpack it, you're going to use it, you're going to wipe it, and your heart and your therapy element of it is actually extremely high, and your mental well-being, let's say, gets better and better and better. So the best way to support us is by supporting yourself. That is my kind of pitch over with. And yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I find this extremely kind of, you know, it gives me a huge sense of pride that we do this, and I know there is so much unprideful activities going on within this industry. So me and maybe a handful of other guys, and it's a very small handful, will continue to carry the torch of kind of quality, unwavering kind of behavior, and just giving you guys top tier, top class kind of products every single time. So that is it from me. I will catch you guys all very soon. And as always, don't forget, I always love you.